Those who hate Spider-Man are really missing out in the realm of video games, especially in 2005, when Ultimate Spider-Man for the PS2, Xbox, and Gamecube was released. Two other Ultimate Spider-Man games were released for the Game Boy Advance and the DS, both of which were different games completely but follow the same story. Ultimate Spider-Man the game is set in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book universe, which served as a reboot for kids in the 2000 generation, but old and new readers alike fell in love with it. The game doesn't follow any story arc, but after a while the game had been out, there was a story arc that very loosely followed the game called War of the Symbiotes. A huge draw to the game was that you could finally play as Venom, which is awesome. The gameplay is like any good Spidey game. You swing around the sandbox version of Manhattan, doing heroic deeds. The key difference between this and other Spidey games I've played is to unlock missions you must complete city goals, aka doing races, combat gauntlets, collecting tokens, and stopping crime. This is cool because it makes you actually play the game outside of the missions, as a little filler, sorta like Peter's busy doing other things between missions, which makes sense to me at least. The filler isn't that time consuming, so don't worry about that. Combat is fun, but I never came close to dying except on boss battles. Speaking of boss battles, let's touch on them for a second. The bosses are all villains from the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, such as Green Goblin, Rhino, and obviously Venom. Most boss battles are challenging and fun, but some are just downright irritating, like Venom's battle with Electro. The Venom sections of the game are a little tricky because his health slowly degrades and you must feed on civilians and enemies to gain back health. This adds a very difficult aspect to playing the game, especially during chase missions when you have to follow an enemy and can't stop or you'll lose him and fail. The story is very cool and the graphics/animations are superb. They really capture Mark Bagley's, the original artist for Ultimate Spider-Man, artwork. So should you buy this game? I would give you a solid yes. Yes, you should. I give this game an outstanding 9 out of 10. Go get it. Like, now.